wanted to talk about radical acceptance specifically in this process. And I think of tolerance of a situation. Like, can you tell me, like, what is the process of, am I radically accepting the situation or my emotional experience with it when I'm doing this?
Yeah. So sometimes, no matter what we're doing, all the practice that we're putting in place, sometimes the situation that we're facing it's just not changeable, right? So in DBT, there's a basic concept that we look at that any situation that plays out in our life circumstances, we basically have two choices. We can change or we can accept. Right? We can change the way that we react to it. We can change the things that we do. We can change the perception that we have. There are things that we can change, or we just accept things the way that they are and go on with our life. Now, there are two ways that we accept things, okay? In DBT, distress tolerance, the acceptance that we're practicing is radical acceptance. So this is a term that gets thrown around a lot in a lot of like DBT circles or recovery circles. You'll hear people say, well, I just have to radically accept it. I think this term gets confused a little bit because radical acceptance is a short-term distress tolerance skill. It's not a long-term concept. It is designed to get me through the moment and remove the tendency that I have to fall into a story about the situation. So with radical acceptance, what I'm trying to accept is the facts and only the facts. What are the facts of this situation that I cannot change? Not what my story is about that situation, because my story will take me down the road of internal critics and different schema that have been activated. It's radical acceptance is all about, in this moment, what are the facts of the situation that I cannot change? So sometimes, all the habitual responses that I've got that I'm changing through using accepts and improves, I'm practicing the stop skill, I'm using tip to bring me into a space where I can activate some of these activities and imagery work and all the things that I'm trying to do, doesn't change the fact that the situation is the way that the situation is in the moment. And in order to get through this without activating a maladaptive and ineffective coping mechanism, I need to practice radical acceptance of the facts. So, for example, I get an email on Friday at 4:30 when I'm working for an organization, and I get an email at 4:30 on a Friday afternoon from my boss saying, I need to see you in my office at 9 a.m. on Monday morning. Okay. First thing that's going to do to me is it's going to activate a schema of defectiveness. It's going to activate a schema of vulnerability. Something bad is going to happen. It's going to activate all these stories in my mind that is going to completely derail my weekend. Because now for the entire weekend, I'm going to be sitting around going, oh my God, I'm going to get fired. Something bad is going to happen. What did I do? I'm going to be running over all the situations that I've gone through in the last 2-3 weeks, trying to see if, there's something that I did that I need to be prepared for. When in actuality, the facts of the situation are my boss wants to see me in his office at 9 a.m. on Monday morning. So sometimes in order to be the person that I want to be and live the life I want to live effectively, and adaptively, to be with my family on the weekend and spend some time with them where I'm not wrapped up in anger and resentment and fear and guilt and shame and all these things that's impacting my weekend, I need to radically accept the fact that my boss has asked to see me at 9 a.m. on Monday morning and I don't know what the story is. The clip you just watched was taken from the upcoming podcast, A Conversation for Liberation. If you like the content of this clip, please subscribe to the channel, smash that like button and turn on the notifications so you can stay up to date with when each full episode gets released. As always, if you want to know more about what we do at the Liberation Place, come join the live online meetings that I facilitate each week for free on Zoom. I'll leave a link to the page containing more information about these groups in the description below. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Take care, be safe and be well.